Richmond strongman Stephen Jurica is today $1,000 richer following his nomination as the Yellow Pages Rookie for the month of July, making an immediate impact in the Tiger goal square with a powerful pair of hands. The 19-year-old West Australian recruit has been likened by many experts to the great Royce Hart in his early years. Stephen is now in line for the $5,000 prize as the Yellow Pages Sports World Rookie of the Year, and he now joins Sandals Roberts.
Yes, thank you very much, Craig. In fact, I'll have great pleasure in handing over a cheque for $1,000. Well, it looks like a cheque anyway. $1,000 on behalf of Yellow Pages. Stephen, to start with, well, I guess over the last couple of weeks, you've probably discovered that a week can be a long time in football.
It can be. Like, I suppose against Fremantle, we found it pretty hard over there, but we just scraped through. And this week, against St Kilda, we found it pretty hard. They were really tough at the ball, and unfortunately, we didn't come through. So. Pretty disappointing.
You've got an interesting lifestyle here. You live with the Burke family, of course, David Burke and father Francis. It must be footy full on 25 hours a day. Basically,
all we do is talk footy, or Francis tries to give us some advice and tips about how to play footy, but he's pretty good, and it's not too bad, like going to David training and messing around, having a kick out the back, and it's not too bad.
You might get some tips from a former champion full forward in Peter McKenna.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with you, Steve. You've been terrific so far.
Yeah.
Now, Brian Waldron's been responsible for a lot of the recruiting at the Richmond Football Club. Tell us a little bit about your background in the West. Where did you come from? Brian, was he one of
the ones that Brian got me over here, I suppose. He saw me, I suppose, in schoolboys when I was 15, and Till Cup when I was 17 and 16 as well. And at that stage, he was, I suppose, in charge of the recruiting. And he got a few of the boys over, including myself and what came from WA, from South and Randall. And
who did you support as a kid?
When the Eagles came into existence, I really went for them. But I always had a soft spot for Richmond because of Morris Riola. He came from South, especially Mark Best, so he came from South as well.
Yeah, Steve, look, you've really been super. I was just wondering, what would you classify as your biggest strength, mate? You're not exceptionally tall, but you appear to be very strong, hold your ground really well. Is that something you're working on, and is that, would you say, your major strength?
Yeah, I suppose my major strength, I suppose, at the moment is just my strength and just holding my, I suppose, my position like, on the ground, and just my marking, I suppose. But I'll try to lead a bit more if I can, but I like to, just bust it out the opponent and have a bit of a grab. But yeah.
Stephen, you don't have to give any of that money to the Burke family for rent. That is $1,000 for you on behalf of Yellow Pages. Congratulations, good luck for the remainder of the year. And we shall continue on now on our Sports World Footy Panel.